And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. This familiar tale ready to be retold. This looks promising. Threads one in. Foden. Now it's Foden. That'll be a corner. That's a decent clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Foden in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. And that should get the job done. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a gilt... Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Can he get it through? Lewandowski. DiMarco. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy...
Messi! It's anyone's ball now. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cannavaro. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Picked out, tries a shot! Off the post!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gavi. He's tried one! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nico Gonzalez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Manchester United happy to have the lead in a title game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Gavi shoots! Well, now and it's come back out to him. It's hit the upright. He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Cross into the box. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. He's one-on-one! And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Coming on the field is number 52, Bob.
And it's Nunez. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Haaland! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. O'Reilly is there and he can pick it up. He's through, now is he in? Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Lewandowski! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 33. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Ake.
Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Haaland. Wriggles his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great pressure, plenty of it. Matches Nunes, picks it up out wide. And he's gone looking for safety. Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Gonzalez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Now it's Doku. Doku. Bob! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ruben Dias. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement.
Added minutes has been indicated.
A probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Haaland. Great vision. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Doku. And Bob. That's that, the end. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Lewandowski taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Tickets for our next home game. Details
Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result just